Hello good people, how are you doing? Hope you're fine. My name is Defense Cornell
And this is Cornell Defense.
and together we are the
Seas.
Cornell.
The
We are
C, the C,
the C's,
the C's.
DC,
A, B, C, D.
CD,
Hi,
CD.
hi.
CD. CD. Alphabet. C. That one written a corrupt mind.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're well. My name is Defense Cornell
And this is Cornell Defense.
and together we are the Cornells.
Yes,
So-
the C's.
Yeah?
The C's.
The?
C's. Triple C.
I'm not in the C.
Ndio hivyo. But bado sababu uko the minor. You are in the major.
Janiambia poa.
Unakumbuka?
Eti mimi ni maina.
Sisi tunaona hata nikutolee. Unaona toka Bible. When Jesus fed the 5,000 men. Unajua alitaja men.
Hakutaja women.
Na hutaja women wala watoto. Na unajua in every meeting women are more than men. Yes. Sasa
So what does that
nyote
mean?
mnabeba tu minor na mna included kwa men. So the C.
Janiambia poa, but anyway, let me accept it. So you're so much excited to welcome you here today. I know it has been a while since since we had this talk, and I really missed this talk about the marriage and all that stuff, because this is what I love and this is what I have passion for. Sindio?
Yeah.
Yes, so we are so much excited to welcome you back to this channel. Please remember to subscribe. Let me give you a minute to let me give you a second to subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. So thank you so much.
Share to your friends and let them share to their friends.
Sure.
Let them subscribe and subscribe.
Yeah, so welcome back, and today we want to talk about
Is marriage a scam?
is marriage a scam? Do you think marriage
can
is
you
a
say-
scam?
Or can marriage be scammed? Can
Marriage scam you?
as you understand the word scam,
Yes.
just related to the marriage, can marriage be scammed?
This reminds me of, it's not a scam, it's not a joker, it's not a scam. You know why? Because I remember this song because it's God who ordained marriage. And God is not a scam. Neither he is a joker. So why do people... I saw somewhere, the reason why we have come to talk about this thing is because I am so much concerned about this thing, because I saw it somewhere, someone saying, marriage is a scam. Everywhere, marriage is a scam, marriage is a scam. Marriage is a scam. Why do you think marriage is a scam?
But according to you, do you think
But
marriage is a scam?
yeah, but according to you, as an individual, do you think marriage is a scam?
If you ask me,
What do
I
you think?
even don't know how do you scam a marriage. I don't know. How does it look like?
Is it that people are scamming marriage, or marriage is scamming people?
How? Okay. You know,
Marriage is a
it's
scam.
it is something.
Marriage is a scam. So, are you scamming marriage, or marriage is scamming, or marriage is scamming you?
Actually, I need someone to make me understand.
Me too. I don't understand why people...
How do you understand, or what do you mean when someone says
marriage is
it's
a scam?
Because marriage is a scam. You know, when you are in a marriage, and maybe one way or the other your marriage did not work, you should not spoil the term marriage,
Yeah.
because everybody is in this institution, those who are married, that is. And as we've always said, it is you to generate a formula to have your marriage work. I've had individuals, some they can just speak words like saying, so and so spoiled my marriage. Why does so and so spoil your marriage? Because it is your marriage, not our marriage, not their marriage. It is your marriage. Meaning, you and your husband, you and your spouse, it is you who know how you spice your marriage and how you build your marriage. I cannot say that there are no misunderstandings. They are always
And
there.
mistakes.
And mistakes. Those are there. But in the event that they occur, it is you people the same to solve all that. So if in one way or the other your marriage has not worked, you should stop moving around saying marriage is a scam.
Yeah, because again, because you know, if marriage scammed you, I
Which
don't know
you
how.
don't know how scamming.
I don't know how.
Yes.
But if it did what you say, like scamming, I'm very sure to some people it's not a scam.
You know, when you talk like that, it's like you try to say, for example, you say, my marriage was hacked. So you can imagine, someone hacked your marriage. Can you understand that? So if you can understand marriage, how can marriage be hacked? It's the same thing like scamming. So that's why I'm saying, if I can get someone to explain deeply to understand, maybe I'll have a different thought. But even to this minute, I'll still stand by saying there are two things. Just make your marriage work by using any of the formula you know to have your marriage work.
And I think again, you get, if you are ready to get into marriage, or if you're going into a marriage, definitely you know the reason why you're getting into that marriage, one, and you know the person you're getting into that marriage, you know that person.
Another thing, you know the marriage itself.
And you know the marriage itself.
Because
So
no, a marriage itself, marriage, what is the meaning of marriage? And why should you enter into a marriage? And the results of that marriage. Okay?
or when you're getting into marriage,
What is in your mind?
yeah, what is in your mind?
Because you do not go, like relationship. Yes, we have a relationship, the result to marriage, they give birth to marriages. Their relationship doesn't work. And if a relationship does not work, that is not a sin. Because you are still in the process of choosing or your way to marriage.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
But when already you are in a marriage and you've been ordained under that field of marriage, then that is a different field on its own. So when you're in that class now, we talk different. We know, like I can say few. When you're in marriage, you should not be reminded that forgiveness, it's the key. It's one of the key. But in a relationship, you can choose not to persevere and walk away. In relationship, you can choose not to love and you walk away, or to forgive. But in marriage, you don't choose.
You should learn some
They
things which are
become
key.
your key. So that's why I'm saying, if someone's marriage does not work, then stop moving around by spoiling the term marriage. Because if it does not work to you, there is something that you've not done. All of it, probably. Okay? Well, there are things I believe, and I know, sometimes you can be in a marriage, and if you're not so prayerful, a devil can decide to come in.
I always say that devil hates peace.
Yes.
Devil hates where there is peace.
Yes.
So in order that marriage
to survive, must make prayer your
prayer must be the key.
It must be. And that's some of the things. You should know that you should always pray. The same way I say forgiveness has to be key.
Yeah.
So prayer must be a
The
must.
key, yeah, it must be the must.
Yes.
Because you cannot live without prayer.
You cannot.
Otherwise, devil will take lead.
Yes. And in most marriages, those which have broken, if you chunguza down, you'll find devil in a way asked for permission. And after permission was granted, yes. Because to me, I believe totally different when it comes to marriage and relationships. I know it's relationship that result to marriage, but when you place each in a different basket. You handle each differently. So there are things in marriage that becomes to be what do you call must. Prayer to me, I feel it's a must.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you cannot.
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
You do not expect someone to remind you should forgive your wife or your husband.
So these are some of the things that are needed
Yes.
in marriage. I mean, compulsory.
They are yes, the word is looking for compulsory.
Yeah, these are the compulsory.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
You should, you know those things.
Yeah, things that I mean
Even-
you cannot survive without.
Even if
in
your
marriage.
wife has not say forgive me, you should know in your heart that she has forgiven you.
Let me say
Even if
this.
she has not say
These are the recipe
to make
to
your
a successful
marriage.
a recipe to a successful marriage.
Marriage.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and one of them is prayer.
And do you know what? Let me tell you. If someone wrongs you and someone says, by the way, I'm sorry, do you know automatically that thing goes? Pain goes. Yes.
Let's start with prayer. The first key to a successful marriage is prayer.
It's a must.
It's prayer because you have to pray for your marriage. Like you have to pray for your partner.
The same way you pray for
Whether
food.
mmekosana ama hamjakosana, you have to be. Let me give you an example of our marriage. Sometimes we have that inaitwaje kupitana. Sometimes I leave my husband behind. So when I'm in bed, my husband praying for me. You get? I mean,
Yes.
we are not in good terms. I mean, we didn't fight, but we had a misunderstanding with him. So when I get mad, I walk away. I leave him behind, but I can just hear him praying for me.
And in the mood of prayers, she will make sure that she doesn't go to bed till morning without we solve. So that's the thing. But you know what we are saying, marriage should be a foundation to your marriage, successful marriage.
Prayer,
Prayer. What did I say?
marriage.
No, I meant prayer.
Prayer must be
To
one
be
of the biggest
pillars.
key. I mean, it is a pillar.
It's a
Either you are in a good time with your husband or your wife, or not. You have to pray for your husband, because if you'll not pray for your husband, then devil will take charge.
Actually, prayer heals so many things in marriage.
Yeah, sure.
So many the peace you get in marriage.
It's through prayer.
And I must say the truth, you know, people should know when you're in marriage, you are in marriage, not a relationship. You know, relationship, you can just be there and you can just go hang around and you. Marriage, this is the person you cause at 9 in the morning and you come back in the evening.
Collins, nini mnafanya?
You coincide with her in the morning and in the evening you still find her in the house.
Yeah.
Relationship, you can choose kwenda na useme kwamba I don't want to see you.
And I'm
My
not
friend.
come back or
And
something.
you decide to go completely.
I'm not coming back. That's
Yes.
relationship. But
So-
marriage, you're there to stay.
To stay.
And-
So to survive in that, make prayer your pillar.
We are not saying that you should be staying in abusive marriage.
No.
We didn't say that.
But again, we still don't pray for abusive marriages.
Yeah.
What we are saying, the thing before things get to the abusive, and you know, one of the things that can lead to that abusive marriage, it's when you allow devil to take some little part of you. And I want to say the truth here. Any beautiful marriage, devil will always ask for permission.
Somehow.
Whether you like it or not, whether you are born again or not
not.
born again,
Yes.
whether any denomination you are in, just know, well, if you have a beautiful marriage, in one way or the other, devil will never be happy.
Yeah.
Because devil hates
Where there
there's
is peace. Sure.
and where is true love. And you know, true love cannot be there present if there's no peace. So make prayer, regardless your denomination. For so long you know we have God and you trust in God, always make a prayer.
Yeah.
Pray for your marriage. Yes.
Yeah. Second, forgiveness.
Yeah.
Second
It should
key,
be automatic, by the way.
that should be automatic. Either amekukosea sahi, and then after some 5 minutes amekukosea tena, after some another minutes amekukanyaga. Forgiveness should be the key. Do not get tired in forgiving.
Kama mimi nitasema hivi to you ladies, ukikosewa na bwana, wewe pika chakula na mkule chakula.
Yeah, do not leave that
Acha-
man to
acha
sleep
mambo ya
hungry,
kusema
you know.
eti anaenda kutafuta chakula huko nje ama anaanza kuingia kwa jiko. Those are things. Hata kiingia kwa jiko bado it's still love. But what I'm saying, there are some things which are so obvious. Bwana anajua kabisa maybe neema ya kupika haiko. Akikanyaga bibi kidogo tu, bibi anasema leo atanio. Tuone kama atakula wapi. Ndio bwana hapo
And
ndio.
that's a moment when the husband decide maybe let me go and eat outside there. Then what happens when he goes outside there to eat? He gets someone else probably who will make him comfortable, you know. I'm just saying.
Okay, they're there.
That's where devils come in.
Yes.
That's where devil
So
comes in.
you'll now go back to the prayer. What
Exactly.
we said, pray. Some of the issues which we are talking about,
Yeah.
they'll be handled by prayer.
By prayer. And that's why I'm saying, despite what, either amekukanyaga, either amekukosea or what, your duty as a wife should remain.
That is the thing. A man, the same. A woman, just in the simple term as it is placed by the Bible or in the Bible. Man to love, women to submit. When you know those, it's easy to handle.
And when he comes asking for forgiveness, do not make it as a big deal, you know.
But
like
you know-
you all, yeah.
Some people, they make it as a big deal. Reason being what? They seek
Reason
sympathy.
sympathy, yes, and sometimes it's like
And
you
I
know,
know- and
you,
you-
keep on doing this intentionally because you know I can forgive you easily.
No. Let me tell you. That is the time.
Why are you saying that,
That
as
is
if I'm
the-
I'm the victim here?
No. You know, this time I've stayed, there is a wisdom that I've gathered.
No, you're
No.
shouting as if I'm a victim.
No. You're not a victim at all. By the way, you are the best. You know, women are weak. Though they are strong. The Bible talks of weakness in women. But this is how I understand. You know, when I wrong you, you take as an opportunity for you now to get what you've always wanted from a man. Do you know when a man asks for forgiveness and you take long to respond, you are now looking forth. There is now that gift. There is that trip. This is now the time. This is now the time of
The
that
time.
dress. So a man now had to be reminded. His conscience will remind him, or you yourself. But what can I do for you, my wife? Do you remember that dress? Yeah.
This reminds me about you men. You're not easy at saying I'm sorry, but you can do something to replace the word I'm sorry. You get
Not all. It's few. Some
not,
of us,
not
like
all,
myself,
but highest percentage they will not ask for forgiveness. Kikuja like
Nakuja na zawadi tu.
yeah, so unajua kabisa
No,
ulinikosea,
ehe.
so hutaki kuomba msamaha, so the best thing you just come with a gift. Yes. So you go somewhere, you know very well that we had a misunderstanding and you need to ask for forgiveness, but instead you come with a gift.
Yes.
You come with a gift, you know, to ease up
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I said, not to everyone. There are men who can come with a gift because their ego
Cannot allow them to ask
a lady
forgiveness.
to ask for forgiveness from a lady,
Yeah.
unless she's your wife. But
What
the
I'll
best
say-
thing is just be easy to your wife. Say I'm sorry.
I don't think gift
will
is
follow,
enough. I don't think gift is
If
enough.
this will follow, let them follow. But
Yeah.
just say sorry. It is
Yeah.
good. And we are bringing all this to heal marriages. Especially there are those who they want to enter into marriage, but you find that because someone's marriage failed,
Didn't work. Someone said marriage is a scam, and you're like,
and you're like,
how
oh.
can you even go to a marriage if a marriage
Yes.
is a scam?
And another thing, let me say as we continue in the same discussion, when you see someone in a misunderstanding with the spouse, please don't rush in concluding. Yeah, you know, misunderstandings are there and will always be there.
And it's part of life.
As long as the woman or the husband you're staying with is not your brother or your sister, just know, people who are never born from the same mother, you'll always have.
Yeah,
Ups and
again,
down.
you know, I once said this thing like, you know, we are coming from different backgrounds.
Yes.
And we are raised differently.
Yes.
you know. So now we have come together to make a family
And to build your own.
and to build your
Own
own
characters.
Yes.
And again, you should know, capture this as in the Bible, though I'm not praying. I'm only saying that, when you find yourself in the mix, trying to build the marriage, know you're on the right track. Because even God says, in any trials, you are being tried because He is with you. And that confirms that you are with God. So in your marriage, it means it comes that way for you to be strong. And someone I know will ask me, have you ever been in a crisscross in your marriage with your wife?
Yes.
Actually, but ours haikumaanisha eti ile lazima mtuende kwao nyumbani.
No, but
Hapana.
it didn't
But
mean that
kuna ile
it
inakuja
was,
tu.
it was that soft.
Bibi amekuja amechoka, akapika chakula alafu karealize chakula si kama ile taste ya jana. Definitely.
And you feel like,
and you feel
maybe
like, and you don't
you
want
didn't
to
want
tell her.
to cook.
You don't tell her by the way chakula haijaiva. Now you don't want to stay without eating. Okay? So in your heart you're still building yourself. That's just by the way. My wife is the best cook. I'm not just saying, I'm only giving a scenario, an example. So we are saying, anytime you see someone, your friend, even if your friend approaches you and tells you, brother, I feel like something is not right in my marriage, be good to those people. Tell them it's a journey. And if you can offer best advice, offer, but don't take an advantage and don't spoil.
And don't start bringing your own, experiences in your marriage.
Yes.
Like, mine didn't work.
This,
This is what happened to mine. Probably yours. Relax.
Yes, wajua wakati mwingine utapata kwamba haija work kwa sababu ya vitu ziko obvious. When things are obvious and you know why you failed,
And there's so many
you
ways.
just accept it. But you just have to be open.
Yeah.
And you make other people comfortable. Advise well. Tell them, mine didn't work because of A, B, C, D. And
Maybe
I don't
we
mean-
rushed.
Yeah.
into
Not even
marriage.
rushing. People can rush. Hata siye tuliingia. Now we are good, bad. And people are jealous around. You should know how to tackle the jealousness around. So you find that even your own friends, you might think that you have best friends, kumbe they're jealous of you.
Yeah.
And then the same people who can spoil you behind your back. So what we are saying, whenever you get the opportunity and you are advising on the marriage, just give correct picture where you know. If your marriage didn't work, just tell someone, I'm trusting God for this journey, even though mine didn't work the way I wanted. We know our ways. But this one does not mean that marriage
Doesn't work.
Marriage works. We've seen marriages work. Yes,
Many.
marriage works. Hata sisi tuko na imani, we are moving and we'll still work because it is working every day.
Yeah.
So confess to your marriage that is going to work.
It's just all about confession, by the way.
Yes, every day, just confessing and
Yeah.
believing that, we started. And again, I go back to my statement. Anytime you feel like giving up, ask yourself why you started the journey. Just imagine, umetembea kilomita 20 na umebaki kilomita 5 umalize, alafu na kufikiria nataka give up. Going back to kilometer 0? Why don't you walk the 2 kilometers and finish the rest? So, please.
Again, marriage is not a competition. We always
It's
say
not
that.
a competition because who are you competing with? You see, but what we are saying, marriage is step by step, but build your own marriage in your own space, the way you want it to be. Okay, what we are talking about is successful marriage. If it's a duty to love, just love. It is a duty to submit. You submit. You do not need to be reminded. Sorry guys.
Yeah, so just to finish up, let me just say, if you think that marriage scammed you, just
still bado tunangoja tujue the real.
I just
what
want
do they
to know
understand of
how did
scamming,
marriage scam you?
how can marriage scam someone? Okay, but take note, marriage is all about love. Namba nyingine, make sure that the feeling doesn't die. Every step in every day, always have a growing factors within your marriage. Kila siku ona ndoa yako ikiwa tofauti. Mimi, I had said before, and I'll say even today, when I look at my wife, sometimes I wonder, by the way, it's when I see the number of my children, I feel, oh, I'm growing. But it's like we married yesterday.
Yeah.
Just, it happened, like it's just the other day we got married.
I just remember we got married 9 years ago.
Yes. And right now, ukiangalia unaona kwamba 9 years, yes. But we thank God, by the grace.
By the grace of God. So let me say that we are happy that we are in marriage, and for me, I don't feel like marriage is a scam. We also have our own, challenges, and sometimes I become a drama queen to my husband. Sometimes
I've never become a drama queen to my wife. Though a drama king.
Yeah, but I will not say that he is 100%.
Stop.
He is 100% what?
You can leave that one.
Perfect. I'll not say that he is perfect 100%, but I will say that
weaknesses are there.
Everybody has their weaknesses.
Yes.
And we don't take advantage of each other weaknesses. We just embrace them, and we love each other the way we are,
Always find a better way to building each other. Making your partner feel great every day. And it's out of love that let us all come out, build marriages. Let's encourage the young ones, and let us. This is something started by God. It's not something that was started by anybody.
Yeah.
It is God. So whatever we are doing, we are praising
Biblically.
God, and it's biblical.
Yeah.
God bless you.
We are so glad that you
Took time.
you took time to watch this
Watch
video.
a video.
I just hope that you have learned something,
Yes.
and the video has blessed you in one way or another, and it will help you build your marriage. So
where there is anything we can change, advise us
yeah.
on the comment. We welcome every comment.
Yeah.
And we really love everyone, and we really wish success to every marriage.
Sure.
So any change, any comment, compliment are welcomed.
Thank you.
More so, please subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, sure.
Grow our channel, and we bless God for that.
Sure.
God bless you so much.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Above all, build your marriage. Above all, learn to forgive.
Above all, prayerful.
Be prayerful. Be
Yes.
prayerful. Pray for your marriage.
Your husband.
Actually, pray for your wife.
your husband. Pray for your wife.
Yeah, pray for your husband. Pray for your wife.
Yes.
And everything is gonna be all right. So until the next time, and until the next video, God bless.
Cheers.